Hello and welcome to SEGA News Bits. I'm SegaBits.com's Barry, and with me is George.
Hello, everybody.
And we're going to be talking about it's not a deep news story. Pretty much, we could end it right now by saying a new Sonic the Hedgehog game has been confirmed for 2017. But no, we'll say a bit more.
Everybody. Thanks for listening.
So these details were revealed at the Sonic the Hedgehog 25th anniversary event taking place in Tokyo, Japan. And that was on June 23rd, which was Sonic's 25th anniversary. And if you want to celebrate Sonic, you can head on over to SegaBits.com. We have a great article. We also have another video, a Sega News Bits, talking about the franchise. But let's talk about the next game in the franchise. So Azuka said a new Sonic game's coming in 2017. No details beyond that. Mario was on stage. The picture you posted, Mario's like pointing at him like, "What the fuck? You got a new game?"
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wait, hold up. You got a new game? But let's talk about what we know, which is very little. And I think it's smart of Sega to be telling us very little, because I was doing a little research today looking at past reveals, and I felt like Sega, they got a little too excited and they would reveal games very early to the point where people would either speculate too much and be let down, or they would speculate so much that they would, basically figure out what was going on. Do you remember the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 teaser trailer?
Yeah, I do. It was like they were trying to make it like it was going to be like exactly like the retro series, right?
Right. Yeah, and they had a big deal where it was going to be revealed at GameSpot's website. And then they had art being revealed throughout the weeks if you answered trivia questions, and everything was very classic Sonic related. And then when we saw the game, it was like modern Sonic. And then when the game leaked, it was basically Sonic Rush physics. And we all know where that went from there. So I think they've learned their lesson in teasing. And they're like, when we have a game ready to show, we'll show it. We're not going to stretch things out and get people excited over nothing.
Especially like that was the problem, or the other problem was that they showed you everything before the game came out. So like you already knew what every single level was. I think they did that with Unleashed a lot. Like they showed you the first level and then it looked great. And then all of a sudden they would just show you like every week before it launched, like there was a new stage they would show you, a new world. So when you got the game, you basically already played the game. Like,
right. Generations did that as well, though. I think, to be fair, since they were like saying, everyone was like, what's the Sonic and Knuckles level going to be? What's the Sonic Adventure 2 level going to be? That kind of made sense. Colors did that with, I think each week they did another trailer. And Sonic Lost World, though, I feel like they really didn't do that. I think they did, it's not the greatest Sonic game, but there were surprises to be had, which was nice. But this game, okay, so what do we know about the Sonic 25th anniversary? Well, we know there's an event coming up July 22nd. I'll be there, George will be there, and a bunch of people that we know and we wish we didn't know we're going to be there. So if you see me and I'm looking the other way, just move along. But we know for certain, they are going to reveal the new game at this event. It's not a Comic-Con event, despite what all the major game sites are reporting. It's a separate event at the House of Blues. I believe 100 more tickets are going to be released soon. So if you missed out, this is the time to get your tickets. As far as the marketing, there's been a logo. It shows classic Sonic. There's a lot of new merch coming out. I actually pre-ordered some stuff. Have you seen this stuff, George?
I've seen some of the merch, yes.
Yeah, there's a like a lunchbox with classic Sonic on it. There's like drinking glasses with classic Sonic, T-shirts with classic Sonic, lots of classic Sonic stuff. Now we saw this with Sonic Generations. Maybe I'll go on a limb and say Sonic Generations 2 might be a little too expected, might be a little too been there, done that. But Who knows? I don't think we're going to see another Sonic 4 Episode 3 or Sonic 5. I think they learned their lesson on that. But the Sonic Generations did a lot of things right. So
we did I was just plug in a News Bits where we did one about how they're trying to go back to the classic gameplay. They talked about it before. I mean, that could be a clue, and they're using a lot of classic Sonic on merchandise.
Yeah. So I mean, it would be fun to see. I want to see more side-scrolling Sonic stuff, and it works with Mario. You look at you have the new Super Mario Brothers series, and you have the what was the last big 3D game? I guess
3D
Super
Land
Mario.
or
Yeah, 3D World
3D
was
World.
technically 3D. It was a little more like restricted. It wasn't as big as Super Mario Galaxy, but still, we'll see. Now there are sites saying that we will only be seeing. They were like, oh well, it looks like we're not getting 25th anniversary game. And you brought this up. How spoiled are Sonic fans that they can get essentially 3 games in 2016? That's not enough for them. We're getting 2 Olympics titles and the Sonic Boom title.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm all for wanting more games in 2016, but you guys already have a Sonic Boom game. They have 2 sports games, like you said. So that's already 3 releases. And I'm over here still waiting for a sequel to Outrun 2. And it's been like 10 years. Come on, guys. Throw me a bone.
Yeah. And I also was tweeting out today that, people were saying, oh, well, it looks like this 2017 game is not going to be the anniversary game. In what world do you live in where an anniversary is restricted to the year it's in? For example, okay, like I think I gave an example of this on our Twitter account too. Like let's say it's your wedding anniversary, December 15th, and you say to your wife, honey, we're going to celebrate this anniversary all year. But thankfully, the year ends in 15 days, so you better enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, exactly.
And so Sega, I think, has been purposefully holding off on the anniversary celebrations until July or June 23rd, and I think July 22nd is when things are really going to get rolling. So the 2017 game will be the 25th anniversary game. It's going to release within that time frame, I'm thinking, and it's going to be that game. Sonic 2006 was the 25th or the 15th anniversary game. That only released to the Xbox in 2006. 2007, the PlayStation 3 saw it. I mean, right there is a game releasing the following year.
It's for sure they can make it in before the 25th anniversary is over. They got 5 months. Of 2017 to get it out.
Exactly. They have a full year from now, even. And I guess another thought that I had was, this was announced in Japan. And we know full well that Sega of Japan and Sega Europe and Sega of America, they don't work well together. For all we know, there could be another Sonic game in 2016 that might just not be something that Sega of Japan really cares about. Like All-Stars Racing Transformed wasn't released in Japan for a long time. I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to happen, but consider that.
Yeah, and I don't know, everybody, you guys should just let us know in the comments below what you guys think about this announcement. Are you guys worried? You guys shouldn't be worried, I think. The more time they take on a Sonic game, the better for you it is.
Yeah.
So comment, tell us about how much you're looking forward to playing this Sonic game, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Yeah, in the meantime, you can play Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 coming out soon. If you'd like more Sega news, check us out at segabits.com. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our social networks.